It's 10:34 a.m. on a Wednesday. Jasmine, 38, is paddleboarding in Bali. She's not on vacation, she's retired. Not long ago, early retirement felt like a dream only for the rich. Today, things have changed. More and more people in their 30s and 40s are quitting the 9-to-5 life. Not because they hit the jackpot, but because they made different choices. These aren't celebrities or CEOs. They're teachers, freelancers, coders, and even single parents. They figured out something powerful. Retirement isn't just about having $1 million. It's about building a life where you no longer need to trade your time for money. Since the pandemic, more people have started questioning how they live and work. With remote jobs, side hustles, and smarter ways to save and invest, early retirement is no longer rare. It's a growing movement. In fact, a survey showed that nearly 1 in 4 Americans under 40 are planning to retire early or semi-retire by age 50. So, what are these people doing differently? In this video, we'll explore the 7 surprising habits that are helping regular people achieve financial freedom and retire way earlier than most think is possible. Number 1. They design their life backwards. Most people save money first and hope to enjoy life later. But people who retire early do the opposite. They design their life first, then build a plan to reach it. They start by asking, what do I really want my life to look like? Then they work backward to figure out how much money they need to make it happen. Meet Marcus, 41, wanted to live in a quiet cabin in Oregon, write part-time, and hike with his dog. He didn't care about fancy cars or big houses. So instead of saving for a normal retirement at 65, he created a clear picture of his dream life and focused only on the money needed to support that. This mindset is called life design. It's not about getting rich. It's about building a life that fits you and then cutting out the stuff that doesn't matter. In 2025, more people are using this idea. It's growing in FIRE, financial independence, retire early, circles, and even showing up in new budgeting apps that ask lifestyle questions first. These early retirees don't wait until someday. They start small, moving to cheaper cities, working part-time, or creating side income. By designing life backward, they skip the rat race and head straight toward a life they actually want. The secret isn't more money, it's more clarity. Number 2, they see money as time, not currency. People who retire early see money in a different way. To them, money isn't just dollars, it's time. Think of it like this. When you spend $100, you're not just spending cash. You're spending the hours you worked to earn that $100. Emma, a former marketing manager, used to buy new clothes every weekend. One day, she asked herself, how many hours did I work for this dress? The answer? 5 hours. That changed everything. She began seeing every expense as time taken from her life, not just a price tag. This way of thinking is called the time value mindset. It's growing in 2024 and 2025, especially among younger workers burned out from hustle culture. Instead of asking, can I afford this? People ask, is this worth my time? This habit helps early retirees stop unnecessary spending. It makes budgeting easier because every decision is about protecting their freedom, not just saving money. Some even go one step further. They track expenses by hours, not dollars. So instead of saying, I spent $60 on dinner, they say, I gave up 3 hours of my freedom for that meal. This simple mindset shift helps them focus on what truly matters and cut out what doesn't. Because in the end, money can come and go, but time only moves one way. Number 3, they turn side hustles into passive machines. Early retirees don't just save, they build income streams that run without them. They start with simple side hustles, like freelance writing, selling digital products, or tutoring online. But here's what makes them different. They turn active income into passive income. Take Julian, 35. He used to teach productivity tips on Zoom. Now, he sells a $29 digital course on Gumroad about using Notion, an organizing app. He made it once, and now it earns him $2,000 a month with no extra work. This is called low-touch earning. It's becoming more popular thanks to tools like Gumroad for selling digital products, Canva to make ebooks and templates, AI tools like ChatGPT. These income streams don't require quitting your job right away. Many people build them slowly on weekends or evenings. Over time, the money adds up and replaces their 9-to-5 paycheck. By the time they retire, their money keeps working, even when they don't. It's not about luck or being an influencer. It's about creating value once, then letting tech do the rest. Retirement isn't an end, it's a smart system. Number 4, they practice geo-arbitrage, but ethically. Geo-arbitrage means moving to a place where your money goes further. But early retirees are doing it in a thoughtful, respectful way. Instead of staying in high-cost cities, they live in places where rent, food, and healthcare are cheaper, without lowering their quality of life. Luis and Anna moved from New York City to Lisbon, Portugal. Their rent dropped from $3,500 to $900. But they didn't move just to save, they also learned the language, supported local businesses, and got involved in the community. This new trend is called slow-modism, a mix of slow living and digital nomad life. People stay longer, build relationships, and avoid the tourist bubble. In 2024 and 2025, countries like Spain, Colombia, and Thailand offer digital nomad visas, making it easier to live abroad legally and safely. But smart retirees know it's not just about saving money. It's about living with respect for the culture and people around them. By living well for less, they stretch their savings and their freedom. Number 5, they invest in systems, not just stocks. People who retire early don't obsess over the stock market every day. Instead, they create automated systems that manage their money for them. This means auto-depositing a set amount into index funds or ETFs every month, setting up automatic bill pay and savings transfers, using robo-advisors like Betterment or Fidelity's AI tools to rebalance their portfolio. Meet Natalie, 33. She built a money map where her paycheck automatically splits 50% to her living account, 20% to a high-yield savings account, 20% to investments, 10% to fun or travel. She doesn't think about money daily. Her system runs in the background. This habit is powerful because it removes emotions from money. No panic selling during a market dip. No forgetting to invest. Even better, automation gives them back mental energy. Instead of stressing about finances, they focus on their hobbies, families, or passion projects. A 2023 Vanguard study showed that automated investors actually performed better over time because they made fewer emotional mistakes. Early retirement isn't about being a money genius. It's about building smart systems that run without you. Number 6. They unsubscribe from consumer culture. Early retirees don't buy their way to happiness. They let go of the need to impress others. They've learned that owning more doesn't equal living better. In fact, they focus on having enough, not everything. This mindset is often called minimalism 2.0. It's not just about having fewer things. It's about living with intention. Instead of shopping for fun, they ask, does this add real value to my life? Would I still buy this if no one ever saw it? Jess, 36, sold her huge suburban house and moved into a 600-square-foot apartment near a park. She says she's never been happier. I have more time, less stress, and I clean my whole place in 10 minutes, she laughs. On social media, you'll find creators doing anti-hauls, showing what they refuse to buy and why. It's part of a growing trend in 2025 to fight back against constant ads and pressure to keep up. These retirees don't hate spending. They just spend on purpose. And by needing less, they free up more time, money, and peace of mind. Number 7. They build community around freedom. Early retirement isn't just about quitting your job. It's about having people to enjoy life with. People who retire early often join FIRE communities, both online and in real life. They meet others who share their values, freedom, simplicity, and living life on their own terms. Some join retreats and Facebook groups. Others move to co-living communities in places like Mexico or Portugal, where people share meals, stories, and support. Why does this matter? Because studies have shown that strong relationships are the biggest key to a happy life. Jordan, 40, retired after building 2 rental properties and a blog. He says, the money helped me leave work, but the community helped me stay free. Even in early retirement, purpose matters. That's why many people volunteer, teach, or start creative projects after leaving their jobs. Financial freedom is easier to keep when you're not doing it alone. Retirement isn't about turning 65 anymore. It's about designing a life that doesn't depend on a paycheck and having the courage to live it. The people retiring early today aren't lucky or born rich. They've just learned a different way to live. They plan their life backward, treat money as time, build income machines, use smart location choices, trust systems over stress, say no to consumer pressure, and surround themselves with people who get it. They don't wait for permission. They build freedom step by step. So ask yourself, what does your free life look like? And what habit can you start today to move closer to it? Because maybe the goal isn't to work less, it's to live more. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieve financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.